let's not judge the fit too much, but my first samples have arrived since my trip to China. I just woke up, so I just threw this on because when the guy came to the door, I was looking a mess. So let's unpack it. This is with one of my new manufacturers. It's not the one that I'm going to be using directly right now, but I do want to work with them in the future. They were really nice to me, and they work with a lot of big brands, so this should be top quality stuff. And I was literally getting prepared for a run. When you order stuff during Christmas, or when you make a sort of, when the delivery companies say, oh, we're going to deliver something to you on the 24th, just know they ain't going to deliver it on the 24th. This is terrible. We need something sharper. There we go. Moment of truth. Ooh. Okay. It's an EPTU foam. Or should I say PTU foam. A nice woven upper. I love the way they've done my logo. This is more of a training shoe. This is a 33mm drop, so it's not super chunky. Textile lining. Okay. What else? Okay, I like this. Let's make sure it's my size. Yep, it is. And let's take it out for a run. Honestly, it does feel pretty good. Well, let's actually run in them and see how they feel. The lockdown is pretty good so far. Let's see if they can survive. It is windy. So if I look like I'm modeling, I am. I went out on Thursday on a trail run. No, Friday, sorry. On a trail run in Wales. And my legs have been cooked since yesterday. Went out for a few slow miles. Legs were cooked. Woke up today. They're still cooked. Not the best way to test. Not the best time to test new trainers. So this run is only going to be a 6K run. Nothing too strenuous. Just taking the legs over. I'm gonna go at a slow pace, like 7:30s per kilometer. They're holding up nicely. I'm 2 kilometers in. I'm gonna start pushing it now. I've got one lap in the park. Legs have started opening up quite a bit, and it's not feeling as tight now that there's blood flow. But one lap of the park, head to the coffee shop, debrief. Let's go. Whew. Good Lord. It's so cold that even when I'm pushing, I can't feel the heat. Can't feel the heat. Currently, less than a kilometer left. I'm gonna slow it down, my heart rate's too high. We don't want to add more fatigue. It's Monday. Oh, that was just over 6 kilometers. Complete. Time for coffee. Whew. honestly, that's the busiest I've seen it in the coffee shop. Super busy. Let's head home because my legs are seizing up and I'm in shorts and it's cold. So basically, yesterday, tested the shoes, but my gait wasn't where it usually is. Like my cadence was about 140. That's just because of the tightness in my legs. Today, feel much better, not as tight. Who knew one trail run could put you in such a predicament? It's not as cold today. Much better. So far, it feels a bit different today. I feel like I've broken in the foam a bit. Still believe that it needs to be thicker. It's a bit too flat, and I wouldn't feel comfortable doing anything above like a 15k run in these. The foam's a bit too firm, and I've already let them know. Again, this is a new manufacturer. This is not the one I'm using for my main batch of trainers. Oh, it's windy, but they were super responsive, which is good. Let's try and enjoy this run. It's the last day of the year. Following the Welsh trip, I have been feeling my Achilles a little bit more. I felt it a bit on the run yesterday. I thought it was the shoes. It's definitely not the shoes, which is good. Just annoying. I had to warm up a bit on this run just to make them feel normal. Five kilometers in at the park. It's time to slow it down. I was going too fast, but the shoes feel good. It's interesting. Starting up, it didn't feel good, and now it feels solid, like a supportive shoe. Surprisingly. My heart rate on this run has been abysmal. 156 beats in that weird zone. But it's progress. Getting back into it after a sluggish 6 weeks. Getting back into it. Tomorrow's rest day, because I'm gonna be out for the whole day. And I know I'm gonna get home after midnight, well after midnight, maybe 2 a.m. And I start work at 1 p.m. tomorrow, so rest day tomorrow. That was a good workout. Feeling it, feeling the burn. I pushed there towards the end. 8 kilometers. The shoes felt good. When you're pushing fast, it feels good because of how flat it is. But I need a drink. Alright, so I'm about to go out for another run. I think this is going to be the 4th run in these samples, but it is super cold today, so I'm wrapped up, as you can see. And I bought these new tights yesterday from Decathlon, because my other ones just decided to rip near the back, the crack. But yeah, I think today I'm just gonna go for a 10k run. I don't have a lot of time, so we'll keep it easy. 10k run, nothing too strenuous. and try and stay warm as possible. And then I'm gonna go and have a coffee. It's literally 0 degrees outside, and these tights are tight. It is so slippery. Well, actually, no, not really. They put salt everywhere, expecting it to snow, and it didn't snow. But don't get me wrong, it's cold. So this run has to be easy. Can't afford to slip. It's so foggy. It's so foggy. Alright, so 5 kilometers in. Time to slow it down for the last 5. Can't be going too fast now. I'm gonna blow up. Yeah, the shoes feel good. I've broken them in within a space of 4 or 5 runs, and now they're very comfortable. I still think with a higher stack height, it would be better. The stack height at the moment is just a bit too low for me. Be more of a hill drop. The thing is, yeah, like, this has been a great run, great week of training. I'm so annoyed because it's almost there with this shoe. Like, it's almost what I would consider functional enough for most runners. It's just the stack height and the curve. I know I keep banging on about it, but this would be ready to go to market if they did it how I wanted it. But you know, with this whole process, you have to take responsibility when things don't pan out as you wanted it, because at the end of the day, it was my instructions. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. On a positive note though, the tights, perfect, warm. Alright, we've got less than a kilometer to go. Still going a bit too fast. Heart rate still a bit too high. Not a fan of that. Almost there. There we go. Oh. See ya. This is literally the same routine as the other day. Finish a run, go to the local coffee shop, grab a cappuccino, 3 sugars, and head home. I'm so warm, but I think I might be chafing in the worst areas for men. I should not have worn what I wore underneath, let's just say that. Oh, that's good. So I've done 3 runs in this shoe, and I've already given my manufacturer some feedback. Obviously, this is not going to be the final colorway at all. What I will say, the PTU foam is good, but the stack height is just too thin for me. If this is going to be something that I will train in for the majority of my workouts, this bit here needs to be chunkier. At the moment, this is about a 20, I think it's 27mm drop, but I need it to be at least 34, but we're going to push to about 38mm and have it drop right off to about 28, something like that. I think that would be feasible. It does feel stable. It's wide enough, but those are the changes I need to make. I've only done 3 runs, about 35 kilometers in total. So I'm going to keep going until I get to about 200 kilometers in these shoes before really deciding if this is a model that I'm going to continue ahead with. One thing I will say is the logo placement is perfect. I'm not ready to show the logo yet, but the logo placement is perfect and the material on the logo is good. The insole, we can always change that. The outsole is perfect. This is perfect. And it's a bit cold in the UK at the moment, but I think this will be able to handle pretty much any weather. Just, well, not if it's wet actually, because it's quite breathable. But that's where we're at the moment. Yeah, that's where we're at. Well, I'm tired. Going on my final run of the week. Recovery score isn't great, but it's only going to be a light one, 5 to 6K. And I'm taking out the shoes again. It was snowing last night, but it's rained. So it might be icy out there, so possibly good conditions to test the shoe in as well. This week will be about 45 to 50 kilometers. Not much. And then next week we'll increase it again. But my thoughts on the shoe have changed drastically throughout this video. Started off by being a bit concerned with the performance, well, the look, the stack height, but I feel like I've broken it in now and it feels better, if I'm really honest. No ankle pain, blood flow's good as I'm running, the upper's good, it's breathable but not too breathable, especially in these conditions, but I think it'll be good in the summer as well. So yeah, the grip needs a bit of work. The under, well, I'm so tired. The outsole just needs a bit more grip, so the rubber underneath needs changing. But apart from that, it has been better. It's been better. So let's head out. The thing is with this camera, when it's raining like this, the content is not going to look good. I'm trying to avoid the raindrops. Good Lord. Okay, it's not raining too much yet, but it's going into my socks. Whew. My Achilles are feeling a bit tight today, so this has to be a slow run. It's not going to be fast at all. Just rounding off the week, because I can feel it. My right one, which is not the usual problem one. Actually, I'm going to stop my calf raise for a bit. Alright, that's much better. Had to get some blood flowing in there, because last thing I need now is an injury. God forbid, God forbid. Alright, so we're only a kilometer in, 1.15, and it's a terrible day. Well, it's a good day, but I mean, weather-wise, sucks. Because it's warm, and I'm dressed for the cold. Again, I need to start checking the Apple Watch before I head out on these runs. Keep doing it to myself. I had to stop because I felt my Achilles again. What's going on? I'm only 2 kilometers in. I'm just gonna do 1 lap of this park, and then after doing a lap of the park, head to the coffee shop. Like, that's it. Come on, Achilles, wake up. That's the situation right now. That's how they look. literally no one's outside. Come on guys, it's only a bit of rain. Gosh. Alright, so the park segment is complete. Headed to the coffee shop. It'll be just over 6k. A good amount of running. Because I can't be out here longer than this. Well, I can, but I don't want to. Alright, so almost at the end. That was difficult. The conditions weren't great. But ultimately, came out to test the shoes and they held up nicely. A few tweaks over there. Alright, and there we have it. Finito. Whew. Yeah, there we have it, complete. That was a good run. Nice way to end the week. 6k, just over. Time for coffee, and then let's debrief. Hopefully it doesn't get too hectic. It's alright, to conclude, it's a bit of a long video, longest video I've done, I think. This is something I really like, just minor changes. It's almost there. I would say it's about 80% there. There's just a few things that need tweaking, like obviously a bigger stack height, which I've already spoken to a manufacturer about. There's a nylon plate in here that I just want removed completely, so I'm going to get that done. And the foam will be a PTU with a P-Bax, which I've literally stressed, and I just got off the phone, Skype with my manufacturer. Apart from that, it's almost there. I'm just kind of getting used to vlogging again, so the quality may not be the best, but I'm sure it will improve. Please subscribe if you're interested in this journey of me building a running shoe brand. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.